Good morning. It's Friday. Get crunk. Ain't you glad that it's Friday? God bless y'all today. It is a happy Friday. Thank goodness we made it through the week. I'm probably going to do some OT this weekend, but at least we made it through the week. Let's get right into this. It is a good Friday. Happy Friday. I want to talk about petty. I'm always talking about people in their petty situations. You know, I guess that this is gonna be a free for all Friday, y'all. Free ball Friday. It's funny how I didn't know dudes are so personal, like girls in their feelings about petty stuff. I hate petty people. So, you know, instead of them, I don't know if they, when they see a beautiful person, they see a beautiful girl or whatever, niggas is afraid to like or comment, or they act like they hate your guts. You know, like, you the worst person in the world. Who knows? I don't know. I just be wondering why people be in their feelings about stupid stuff. And it ain't so much as, you know, when I say, I'm just wondering why people so personal nowadays. When I scroll on my Facebook, I be wanting to see happy stuff. And a lot of times, you see the same people posting sympathetic things and just crazy. I'll be thinking, do anybody, I mean, I'm going to say it like this. I use Facebook as, hey, guess what? Like yesterday I posted a stat because I was so upset with my son or my children yesterday. I ain't even going to say just him because my daughter was a mess. But I was just upset with the whole overall way we got up yesterday. You know, some days you don't get up on the right side of the bed. Even though I did a video, nobody even knew. But I was ready to choke my kids. So I was at work and I was like, man, raising kids is no joke. They make you crazy, you know? And that's where my mind was, and it was the truth. You know, I feel like raising kids ain't no joke. My gosh, kids are getting harder and harder to direct these days because people tell you can't discipline them. People tell you can't yell. We done gave more kids authority. How many people are friends with their kids? Like, I'm not my kids' friends. I'm their mama. And my daughter said, Mom, can you be my friend? I told her, girl, no. I'll never be your friend. Because friends do friendly things together. I'm a parent. I'm going to always do the right thing with you. You know, the friends, they want to, if I was a friendly parent, I'd be, you know, partying with her and getting high with her and drinking with her and, you know, letting her do whatever, letting her friends, just like guys or whoever, you know, just doing friendly things. You know, I don't want to be my kids' friends. I kick them in the head if they wrong. And besides kicking them in the head, I beat their butt. I mean, I don't know. People be like, you shouldn't be beating your kids, but it ain't even so much as beating, but I'm going to chastise mine. I don't know if everybody believe in that. A lot of people be like, nah, you know, they're not going to touch their kids. But see, every kid that I see that did not get touched is destructive. They corruptive. They have no boundaries. It's like you can't even really train them to do nothing when they get older because you have not chastised them when they're younger. So really, when they get older, they don't know no rules. They feel like they don't have to listen to nobody because they weren't chastised when they was younger. So I don't know. You know, I feel like my son, he on punishment right now. I took everything from him. And he like, you know, at first he didn't comply. Today he's complying. You know, we woke up on a real peaceful morning. And I was like, yes, thank you, Lord, because that's the goal. Even if everybody goes to school in peace, you know, disruption should only last for a moment in anybody's situation. It shouldn't constantly be happening, you know. And I think that's the problem. It's so disruptive in the world to where now, I think because everything is a free-for-all, like I talked earlier this week, and I wasn't knocking anybody that was gay or anything, because like I said, my best friend and my brother gay. I ain't knocking that. They know how I feel. I have not changed my views or my opinions since I was young, since I've been new about this life, you know. I don't feel no different. I love everybody the same. I don't agree, because I'm not, you know, but I'm not saying you wrong, because I can't judge you, but I don't agree with your lifestyle if you live like that. And everybody who I love know that, and that's gay, they love me the same, because they know I have not swayed. I've been saying the same stuff since they told me that they was in their situation. And I love them all the same. I don't knock nobody. You know, so that's the thing. It's all about, you know, right. If you, I'm gonna say it like this: if you know stealing is wrong, do you teach a kid it's okay to take something anytime they want to, long as you don't get caught? Because pretty soon, if you keep teaching them it's okay to take something, they gonna take from everybody. They gonna keep taking if they don't have no consequences for the taking that they did. Now, some people don't feel like they have to provide consequences because they feel like they okay, they right. And I'm not trying to persuade or sway. All I'm saying to you is, for my belief and what my understanding is and my opinion, okay? We're gonna throw all the eyes up. It is one of them situations where you really should try to direct your family, your values, your kids the right way. I think this American society and in a whole has, and even just in the world, it has got off into where, especially here, and even I think in South America, you know, it's okay. And even, I guess, it's all over. I can't even say. You know, certain continents it's not so strong as others, but I think the free-for-all lifestyle where, you know, love everybody, anything goes, and the destructiveness, hold on, don't get over, the destructiveness of just things that happen, the trajectory of war, or just the trajectory of just not having no consequences for certain things. It's like, they'll lock you up for drugs, but they won't lock you up for molestation. Like, it be killing me. It's like the things that you should go to jail for being sick in the head, for hurting kids and things like that, nobody goes to jail for. I mean, I don't know why people don't go to jail for molestation, especially when you old and you do it to kids. I don't know why people don't go to jail for that. I think that's some corrupt stuff from back in the day, you know, when the big people was in the world, because they were so nasty doing that nasty stuff, and they just didn't really want to, they didn't want to convict themselves. So, you know, I don't know. I like to look at a lot of historical things and values. I think that when people become new, that you can change whoever you are based off of just the circumstances. If you don't want your children to live a certain lifestyle, explain to them why that lifestyle not cool. You know, if you don't want them doing certain things, talk to them about that. Like, I talk to my kids all the time, and I let them know how I feel, why I feel, you know, and what it says or what people believe, because you can't just base it off of, I feel like this, that's because that's what I said. No. You know, I gave examples why I feel the way I feel, even if my brother like this, or even if my cousin like this, or whoever. Because you can still love the people the same. You don't have to agree with their lifestyle, you know. That don't mean completely just cut them off. You ain't agreeing. Because they might need some of your love too. You know, if everybody in the world turned their back on them, who would they have? But that's the question I should say to you. If everybody turned their back on you, who would you have? Just wondering. So, I just wanted to do a quick video. It's Friday. I hope everybody have a happy weekend. I'm going to cut this off short because it's Friday. I mean, we don't really got nothing to talk about. If something happened over the weekend, you know we're going to do that Monday news briefing coming in early in the week to see what we caught up on with the weekend. I haven't been really into the celebrity news lately because really I just feel like they already got money. I looked at earlier this week, I seen on the regular news house, Beyonce was celebrating her years with Jay-Z, and I'm thinking, they got money. Okay, so what's the fascination with following celebrities? That's another thing I want to ask. Like, yeah, they be cute and they be dressed, but why do we need to know their every move and what's going on with them? That's not a happy marriage. That's a facade. I'm pretty sure Jay-Z and Beyonce be fussing all the time. Remember that time her sister went in there and was beating him in the elevator? I mean, he did something. We might not never know the truth behind that because she lied. You know, they gonna cover that up. You know? But, yeah, he did something. So know that. You know, they ain't gonna tell us the truth. But either way, I just want everybody to have a happy Friday. That's why I titled this Happy Friday. because I want everybody to have a happy Friday. We put blessings on our weekend. We gonna just shout, shout, shout. We gonna say yay. We ain't gonna say nah. We gonna have a great weekend, a great day. Because guess what, y'all? It's Friday. And for those who got the weekend off, you gonna celebrate. Hopefully, don't overwork. I'm not gonna be having the weekend off. I'm working all weekend. I'm working night shifts. I'm trying to go somewhere for my birthday. Me and my cousin thinking about going to Vegas. You know, and I'm single, so I ain't gonna need front. I'll be trying to take trips. I would love to go with a man, but until God send me that, I'm going with my family who I have a ball with. So we thinking about going to Vegas. I don't know if we gonna do Vegas because we know people that's going to Vegas too at the same time, and it kind of discrepancies with hot. So you know, we'll figure it out, but either way, I got to get that moolah together so I can take that ride. So God bless you guys. Again, happy Friday. I am so happy to be back doing these videos. Like I said, it was a rough week when I had moved, and you know, I'm getting my house together. Yesterday, I broke down some more stuff, so it's starting to be light at the end of the tunnel, because at first it was just clutter. But you know, I'm able to cook in my kitchen. My kitchen is done. I have put I put games and movies away yesterday, so it's pretty much just putting up our clothes now. Yay! No. God bless you guys. Happy Friday.